everybody, welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And we're way out here. Well, not way out here. I still have another 200 feet or 250 feet to go before I leave my property. But anyway, yeah, we're out here in the desert on this side of the cabin today, picking up trash that's been blown in here because of those idiots up there never corral their trash, so it all ends up blowing across my property. Then I'm out here cleaning it up. But I was walking back, beautiful day. It's in the mid-60s today, Fahrenheit. And just a beautiful day. So I did a walk all the way out to the other side of the property. I've walked along the fence line, checked the fence line. But as I was coming through here, look what I saw. Yeah, they're already active. A warm day and they're up here and active. So that reminds me, how do you know, how can you tell when an ant is female? Huh? Anybody? Oh, nobody? Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you. They're all female. Otherwise, they'd be uncles. Oh, I know. Dogs are having fun playing, doing their thing. All right, guys, be careful. What was that? What are you doing, Cloudy Day? Cloudy Day. You and DOG having fun? Anyway, I see, who do we have here? Midnight and Blackie. He's doing a lot better. And then way down there by the garden house is Doggy Daddy. He's keeping an eye on the little poopies. Now what's this I see over here? Looks like a tennis shoe. I don't think my dogs play tennis. Yeah, that's a tennis shoe, all right. Looks like it's been around for a while. Anyway, I picked up some cans and bottles to recycle. The next time I come out, I'll bring a couple of bags with me so that I can pick up cans and bottles in one and trash in the other, because I see over there's some trash in the bushes, and just people don't respect the desert at all. They think it's their own dumping grounds. And that's kind of rude. So, I got a notice a little while ago that the stuff I ordered is in, or at least it was delivered. So it's at the post office. But once the post office receives it, then the guys working in the back room have to sort through everything and make up these little cards they put in our P.O. box to let us know we have a package, and then we have to go up to the counter and get the package, or in some cases, like when Sherry sends dog foods, they're too heavy to carry for the girls at the front counter, so I just say I'll go around the back doors and get them, and it saves them from having to carry it forward. So anyway, those items are in. That means I can get to work on that project. Yeah, a lot of trash out here. I gotta do some cleanup over here. Not happy with trash on my property. Like to try to keep things clean, and the weather hasn't been good enough to be walking out here for more than maybe once or twice that I've been out. But it looks like a nice spring day, and it's supposed to be warm for the next couple of days. But then I just saw that there's more atmospheric rivers due to hit northern and southern California starting Wednesday, I think it is. But the sky riders have been pretty busy today. As you can see, the streaks running across the sky. Yep. So, never know what's going to happen. Oh, this looks like a big old ant hill over here. Yep, and I see some ants that are active in it. They're all female. There's no uncles there. Well, bless you there, cloudy day. You had a little sneeze. So, I'm going to get the stuff I ordered, and I'll show you what that is when I do get it. Because it might even be a nice item, or at least one of them will be a nice item for, what is it, Wednesday. So, that's about it. As you can see, calm as can be here. Turbine's holding steady. I should get up there and clean those blades off. They got bird poop on them. I've never seen a bird land on there while it was spinning, though. Yes, I know. Anyway, let me go set this bag down. I'll show you when I went out the other side. I'll show you some interesting rocks I found. And the rains have been moving stuff around. And I noticed that over there, just before you get to my fence, there's an old campsite there with a fire pit made of rocks that somebody put there. And it's all, of course, it's all torn apart, kicked around. But I haven't get over there and metal detected yet. And I always like to do that around campsites. And when I do that, I'll show you some little tips that I like to use. Because what I'm actually looking for is stuff that fell out of people's pockets while they were camping. And, you know, it could be they could have taken their ring off so they didn't damage it, put it in their pocket, sat down and lost it. And gave up looking for it because they didn't have a metal detector and they're in the middle of a desert. You find all kinds of neat stuff in those old camping pits. But there's some tips that you should know when you're doing that to make it a more precise search. Let's notice that my tire on my little ore trailer here is getting a little flat, so I'm going to get my air pressure thing out and pump that up. But the other thing I'm thinking is I'm not going to be able to afford an ATV because I've been paying off my debt, and I've gone through most of my inheritance already. I don't have much left, but I do want to upgrade to 48 volts and add more batteries to my system so I'm good for the rest of my life out here and for whoever becomes the heir to this property. So anyway, what I was thinking was they sell these motorized units with two wheels on it and a long T-handle that you can hold on to. And the fuel control, they have them with electric and they have them with gasoline. And whichever one is cheaper, and then if I can buy an electric one cheaper and then replace the electric motor with a gas motor, I'll do that. But it has a ball on it, and it's for moving trailers around that are kind of heavy, not for little things like this that you can move by hand, but for really big trailers when you want to move them around. So I'm thinking if I got one of those and did a little modification to the handle on it, so the handle comes out like this direction, and then I could cut it and re-weld it so it goes back that direction, so it'll fit in there, and then I could put a seat on the tongue of the trailer right there, and I could sit on there, and then I can control the unit back and forth, and then I got my ore cart able to get out there and do some prospecting with. That'll be pretty cool. Of course, I'd have to take my hanger off of here that I usually would put my metal detectors on, because that would be in the way, and I'd have to take that storage box off of there and just I'd move it around the side and it'd be fine. But yeah, that's my plan. And I said, well, I could probably do that for a few $100s instead of thousands of dollars. So I'll get to that, and I got to get things cleaned up here. That old water heater, solar water heater thing, it never did work really well, but it did work for a while, and the heat that thing put off was way past what anybody would be able to stand. So you'd have to mix that with a lot of cold water, which, you know, I don't need out here. I don't need a water heater. Well, I do need a water heater, but a tankless water heater is plenty for what I need. I don't need to preheat water or solar heat water, because most of the year I don't need hot water. Like today when I took the shower, I put very little hot water in with my shower because I just needed to take the chill off the water so that I could stand in there comfortably and wash. Oh, that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. And let's see. Anything else I wanted to cover? I'm going to get ready to feed the dogs here. I could go into town after 3:30 or so, and I would probably have the card in my mailbox, but that's kind of ridiculous to go that late in the day. And I can make it a double trip. I'd pick up something in town tomorrow, and at the same time, I can check my mail and pick up the items that are there. And I just have to do that before noontime when the post office closes. So I'll be fine with that myself. And the little poopies are doing their thing. Right, poopies? Yeah. You guys are growing up fast, aren't you? Yes, you are. Where'd you find a tin can there to play with? You guys have come up with anything to play with. Anyway, I want to thank you all for joining me, everybody. This is G-Bear, signing off. Yeah, I got a little add-on here for you people. I told you I found some interesting rocks out there in the field, so I just decided to get my little handy little pinpointer detector out, and I love this thing. This is by Nokta. Nokta makes excellent equipment, and this is rechargeable, so you don't have to keep replacing batteries. And when I change the back cover to the other cover that comes with it, it's fully submersible, so you can take it underwater and set it so it vibrates, so you can feel vibration and you don't have to listen for the tweet. So anyway, I got the 2 rocks of interest here that I just checked on there, and I'm going to show you. If I get over this way, there's metal. But there's nothing here. Okay? So we're going to take the first one and set it up here. And here we go. Seems like right in that area and this area. So that one's got a lot of activity to it. I'll check it to see if it's magnetic with a magnet next. All right, so let me move that back over there. This is the real interesting one right here. This has got some pretty neat colors to it, but it looks like it's mostly clays. But the black stripes in here could be iron pyrite or magnetite. Because look, watch this. This whole thing sounds off. So that's another one I'll have to take a magnet to and see what's going on. And then I'll give it a whack with a hammer and break it open and see what's inside. I just thought you'd be interested to see that little add-on. I'm not sure if I'll add this at the beginning or at the end of the other video I just did, but probably at the end because that's when I was talking about the rocks and then I walked right past them. So anyway, thanks for joining me. G-Bear signing off.